Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to another episode of The Cider Drinker and Strongbow Rosé. I mean, I don't really need to say anything else, so yeah, see you later. No, only kidding. But yes, today I am doing a bottle of Strongbow Rosé cider. For those of you that have never heard of Strongbow before, obviously it's not available in your country, but if it is, then you've seen this name about. It's one of the most recognisable, one of the most popular cider brands out there. I'm not sure if it is anymore, but I mean, it's obviously still doing the rounds, and people are obviously still drinking it, so there you go. And recently there was a big trend for rosé ciders coming into the mix, and it's weird how once one big name cider company starts making something that turns out to be popular, the rest of them have to jump on the bandwagon. I believe it was Thatcher's that started off the rosé cider trend in supermarkets. I saw their cans available on the shelves about a couple of years ago now, and since then all the big names have got involved. So like Weston's have now got a vintage rosé, Copperberg have got a rosé, I believe Cordelig also have a rosé cider, and case in point, Strongbow have also jumped on the rosé cider bandwagon. Now, for those uninitiated, a rosé cider is nothing like a rosé wine. A rosé cider is basically made using only red-skinned apples, which should give it a pinky sort of hue, as it has with this one. Is this natural? Probably not. But anyway, yeah, this one's been a long time coming, but there was no way I was going to pay anything more than £1 for getting a bottle or a can of this, and this bottle was only £1 at, I think it was B&M, and I thought, there you go, that'll do, I'll give it a go. So, a lightly sparkling rosé cider made with blush red apples for a refreshing cider that's best enjoyed cold, all in caps. Now, it does say there's no artificial flavours, sweeteners or colours. Now, someone actually commented on one of the previous videos about this thing, so even though it states that there's no artificial flavours, sweeteners or colourers, that doesn't necessarily mean that there isn't sugar added into this, because sugar is not an artificial flavour. It's a natural flavour, technically, or it's a natural ingredient, it's nothing that's been artificially made. Case in point though, and one of the props that I have to give for these big name cider companies is that they are transparent now with what they have in their ciders. They have ingredients on the back. So, what do you get in this? Cider, ingredients, water, apple juice from concentrate, sugar, so there you go. So, but it's basically almost misleading in a way. You see no artificial flavours and that, and you think, oh, that must be good for you. But no, read between the lines, or read the small print, and it's actually, well, it's clearly not a real cider, but they market it as though it is. So sugar, malic acid, and this is the interesting one, food colouring. Concentrate from carrot. There is carrot concentrate in this cider. So the colour that you're going to see is not natural. So that leads me to believe that, is there any blush red apples that have gone into this? I highly doubt it. So, I mean, carrot concentrate. If you need to add that into a cider, you're doing something very, very wrong. And you can expect 43 calories per 100 mils in this. So there we go. Enough waffling on. Let's get this top open and, well, let's just see what a carrot concentrate infused cider smells like and tastes like. Here we go. I don't know whether it's my mind playing tricks on me, but that does smell a little bit of carrot. I'm not even kidding. It's sweet, but it does have a vague hint of carrots on the nose. Unbelievable. I never thought I'd see the day where I'd be having a cider that's been infused with carrot juice concentrate, but hey, stranger things have happened, I suppose. So here we go. Right, well, colour. Big foam on there. You can sort of tell if there's a foam on the top there, you can tell that it's not really a real cider, because, I don't know, ciders that go like this, they've obviously had something like sugar or something added into it. I mean, that is keeping that foam. Proper ciders shouldn't have this foam. It should just be no head at all, just flat, stuff like that. But anyway, it is dissipating now. But yeah, actually quite lightly carbonated for this sort of cider, and yeah, it is a pinky, slightly orangey hue to it, but you'll well know that it's probably not come from blush red apples, it's come from that carrot juice concentrate, hasn't it? So yeah, take away the carrot juice concentrate, this will probably just look like a random bog standard Strongbow. So does it smell of Strongbow? I mean, thankfully, no, it doesn't. It doesn't have that pissy, chemically smell that is atypical of a Strongbow cider. But I can't get over the fact that it does actually smell of carrots. Just vaguely. Sweet. A little bit of, definitely apple juice concentrate you can smell there. Smells like I've just opened up a carton of orange juice, of apple juice, and just like poured it in the glass as well. So yeah, totally doesn't smell natural at all. I mean, I didn't know what I was expecting. Definitely wasn't expecting more of it, but there we go. So yeah, there we are. I mean, I'll let you in a little secret. I'll let you in on a confession. I kind of didn't actually mind Strongbow Cloudy. I know, right? But yeah, if someone offered to make Strongbow Cloudy, I wouldn't refuse it. You know, I would drink it. I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way to actually buy it myself. But yeah, if someone offered it to me, I'd drink it. Would it be the same for this? Let's find out. Cheers, everyone. Jumping on the Rosé bandwagon. Strongbow. Cheers. Massively carbonated in the mouth. Sweet. Slight, ever so slight chemically hue to it. There's nothing incessantly bad about it. I haven't like curled my nose up at this taste. You can definitely tell sugar's been added in, getting that thick syrupy feeling at the back of the throat, like you would if sugar has been added into ciders. It's quite a nondescript drink, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it's just kind of sugary. Tastes a little bit like almost like cotton candy, maybe in a way, candy floss, something like that. Some sort of confectionery sweet that you would get from like a circus or something like that. It sort of reminds me of those long marshmallow twirls that you used to get in these massive long packets. I don't know, it's got that sort of sugary sweetness behind it, not necessarily in the taste, but just from the sugary sweetness from it. And underlying everything, I am actually getting a touch of carrot. That's incredible. I never thought I would have a carrot flavoured cider on this channel, but there you go. We now have a carrot flavoured cider. I mean, there's a million and one other flavours out there, so why not do a carrot cider, you know? Don't give these companies any ideas. I mean, yeah, it's fine. There's nothing bad about it. I've definitely had worse on this channel for sure, but I wouldn't rush out and buy this at all. I mean, even for £1, maybe. It's just sweet. There's no actual flavours behind it. It's just a thick, sweet drink, really. So, let's go for a final taste before a final verdict. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. If you like sweet drinks, then, you know, this will do it for you. I'll definitely say this. I like it better than original Strongbow. But then I like a lot of things better than original Strongbow. So, you know, that's not saying much. But would I get this again? Definitely not. Would I encourage you to go out and get it? definitely not. If you are offered it, you know, if it's a nice hot day, maybe, I can see it being refreshing. But man, there are so many better ciders out there. Oh, pardon me. Carbonation is rife in this one too, so bear that in mind if you do actually buy this. So with that said, for a final verdict, I'm going to go and give... Oh, pardon me. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I'm going to go and give Strongbow Rosé a 3 out of 10. For the price that it normally goes for as well, I can't recommend it. As I said, I only paid £1 for this bottle, and that's the max that I would have paid for it. But it gets close to like £2 a bottle sometimes in some places, which is just an absolute rip-off. Yeah, I can't recommend this, to be fair. There are definitely better rosé ciders out there. I will pop my playlist as a card, so you can go and check out my other reviews of other rosé ciders that I've done. I mean, I've done Thatcher's Rosé, and that is definitely a lot better than this one is for sure. So with that said, that's another episode of the Cider Drink for you guys. I hope you liked it, and as usual, I'll be back with another delicious and tasty cider soon. Until then, I don't know. I might finish it, I might not. I might actually go on to do something a little bit better, but we'll see. Take care, guys. Till next time.